delightful Seattle band. Very excited to have you at Lollapalooza, but it's not your first time at the old Chicago Rodeo.
First time at Lollapalooza, but it's maybe the 9th time in the last year that we've played in Chicago.
You've been doing some stuff with our president, I understand.
Yeah, we were just there earlier today. We just went and played a couple songs.
At Obama headquarters?
Yeah, HQ. It was really cool.
And how was that?
It was good. It was like, I don't know, I felt like it's kind of inspiring. There's like, 600 people all crammed in this like hot office, all just sitting on top of each other. There's like, a lot of staff and then some volunteers, and and they've just started bumped up to like 6 or 7 days a week, 15 hours a day, like that kind of, crazy dedication, which is, I think, just admirable to
It's going to get crazy. Have you met the president?
Yes, we did.
Because you did a benefit in Seattle, right?
Yeah, we met him in February. We played, I guess, opened for the president.
Wow. How was it?
It was great. It was cool. Kind of surreal, as you would expect. It was, just to stand in a line and then see around a curtain the president and make your way through and take a photo with him and shake his hand. But it was cool.
Say, I like your music.
He said,
I like folk
he
music.
said, thanks so much for coming and doing this.
And he said, you guys look like a cool band.
Yeah, he said we look like a cool band.
Sasha Malia. Love the head and the heart. Yeah. That's interesting. Now, let me ask you, do you ever worry that being affiliated with one politician alienates fans?
Yeah, I think that it does, and I think that it has. Like, you see it on Twitter every once in a while if you like post something about that. Someone said, and I actually don't really know even what political party they were affiliated with, but they were just like, God, your manager, you must be managed by idiots to let yourself like potentially risk losing fans over, like saying something that some people might not like or whatever, what I mean?
The electronic dance music, that's become such a big part of this festival, and it's always interesting to me because as the pendulum swings in that direction, it's going to go just as far in a musical direction that you guys embrace.
Well, I feel like there, at any period of time, there's always been these like different, look back in the 80s, there was like the hair metal and the electro pop, and like, which were both huge in their own right.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make me feel uncomfortable in any way. Like, there's always going to be different types of bands playing different types of music, and I don't think any one genre of music is ever going to take over and become it, So.
Which is what makes it so amazing.
Yeah.
And also, what's so cool is, maybe when you were growing up, you kind of had to choose. Like, you had to be metal, you had to be punk rock.
It's whatever your parents listened to when you were a kid,
Or your older brothers and sisters. Yeah. Whereas now, I think people have so many choices that, music fans can afford to be schizophrenic.
Oh yeah, little kids are on YouTube, looking at whatever they want.
Finding stuff that stokes them out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I feel like there are, people that listen to EDM and folk music, and they're excited for both of them. Not that I'm saying that that's everyone, but you know what I mean? Like, it is kind of funny, when you see, like, on Twitter randomly, there's like the Last FM posts, like what people have both been listening to, and it's like The Head and the Heart and Skrillex and Death Cab for Cutie, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah.
What do you listen to that would surprise people?
I really love Meatloaf.
That's awesome.
Meatloaf's cool. I don't know. It surprised me. I'm the worst. This is the worst question for me because I honestly don't listen to music really.
You don't?
That much. I don't. Like, I'm not a headphones listen to music guy.
Yeah.
I love it more than anything, but in like doses.
Yeah.
And I have to be in the mood to listen to music in the first place. I can't just like do it. And so I really don't listen to a lot.
What about you? A guilty pleasure?
Well, I actually haven't listened to it in a while, but for a long time, Gwen Stefani, after she, started doing her own solo thing, was this.
Yeah. Do you love Seattle?
I do, actually. I actually am thinking of moving though, because it's just like, you hit that point in your life where you just like need like a fresh breath of air. But honestly, like I feel like when I was living in Southern California, I moved to Seattle like 4 years ago. There are so many opportunities that I have there, and I felt kind of like I never like felt, you know, like I lived in the right city when I was in Orange County. You know what I mean? I moved to Seattle, and I was just like, this is where I'm supposed to be. So yeah, I totally love Seattle. But
where are you gonna go next?
I'm thinking the Carolinas.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's the most original move I've heard so far today.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna like to pick a city that I like and maybe live like 20 minutes outside of it in a house surrounded by a bunch of trees and chill out.
The washboard.
Yeah, learn how to play the washboard or the banjo.
All right. Well, banjo it up, you guys. Thanks so much for coming by. The Head and the Heart.
Yeah, thank you.
Awesome.